This is Dr. Bartolomescu, the medical futurist. On this channel, I quite regularly talk about my favorite science fiction books because I read about one book every week, and most of those are science fiction books. But I wanted to show you a few non-fiction books I've read recently, and of course, only those that I like the most. I will actually run through them, just giving you a peek into which book is about what. Hopefully that you will like some of them and you'll want to read these two. So let's jump right into it. The book that has had the biggest impact on my life in the past year or so is this one, Chatter. The voice in our head and how to harness it. Ethan Kross, psychologist, talks about what kind of inner voice we have in our minds and how to deal with it, how to tame it to be a supporter rather than an enemy we also have to fight with the other challenges in life. So Chatter literally changed the way I think, not just about myself, but I think in myself too. And I've been having, I think, a more positive relationship with my inner voice since then. I'm a certified super forecaster in the Good Judgment Project, and every single super forecaster in my group has been talking about this book, Think Again by Adam Grant. This book is about how to adjust the way we think about problems and challenges, how we can approach a problem that we tried to solve before, and with new information, with new thoughts, how to come to that problem again and again, maybe slightly changing the way we want to solve it. It's harder than it sounds, but this book explains it so elegantly how to get the most out of the power of thinking. The third one is also a beast. It's called Noise, from Daniel Kahneman, Oliver Sibony, and Cass R. Sunstein. This book was again suggested by super forecasters in my group, and it's about how to get the flows out of human judgment, how to find out when you come across noise instead of the data points or pieces of thoughts you should be focusing on. It's a beast, so it's not an easy read. It's not just a long but a very complicated read. But if you are interested in improving your judgment or adjusting the way you can forecast maybe futuristic events, then this book is for you. I liked Nonobvious Megatrends, not just because of its very weird title, but because the way this book was able to summarize global major trends, some from the military or economics, others from healthcare, in a very specific and entertaining way. So what I learned from this book is that we have to be able to categorize, to add new, weird, sometimes catchy names to certain trends that we are seeing that happen in real life, but because of a catchy name, people would understand better how that works. Perfectly Confident is an excellent book by Don A. Moore. It's about how to calibrate your decisions wisely. It's hard to be perfectly confident. If you're overconfident, that's an issue. You might be too self-confident. If you are underconfident, then you cannot make decisions well enough. And this book has come up with a range of examples about how to calibrate the ways you think about your confidence, how to improve it if you don't have enough, how to tame it if you have too much. That's just excellent, especially for forecasters. The New Breed from Kate Darling is a very special book about what our history with animals reveals about our future with robots. And the reason why I love this book so much is that it described the way we should deal with robots as I always think about it, the same way we deal with animals. It's not about the entity we are dealing with, it's about us, the ones dealing with that entity, that defines the relationship. And if I'm cruel to an animal or a robot, it defines me and not the importance of that entity. That's why I'm always very kind to my car, to my robot dog at home, and all the gadgets I have around me. Man vs. Machine is an excellent read for chess players, and that book, I think I've read many books about the man vs. machine idea that the chess players have been against chess computers, but this book is far the most comprehensive of all, full of stories and chess games. I played many of these chess games on a board to better understand how AI has been improving through the language of anticipation in the form of chess. This is the book I finished like 2 weeks ago, and this is the book I liked the most very recently, Range. It's about why generalists triumph in a specialized world. This book has many stories which I liked more or less, but the end summaries, like one paragraph, says enough information that maybe some other books are not even able to do the same. So it's an excellent book. Just one thing I really enjoyed learning about is that many people in many expertises and specialties are perfectly capable of learning from experience, but failed at learning without experience. And that's why we have to prepare for the influx of automation, to work on tasks where we don't have any experience. So do new stuff. That's why I play Elden Ring recently. That's why I want to start play baseball. New stuff, to just try to see how I can perform at those tasks. And a plus one, like a bonus book suggestion, is The Man from the Future. It's about John von Neumann, or Neumann János, a Hungarian-born mathematician and polyhistor and genius, in short. It makes sense to read about his life story and how he approached things with logic, even amazing scientific discoveries and challenges. One thing I loved the most was the story about how, when he first met a mathematician professor at the age of like 14 or 15, he made the professor cry out of excitement for meeting such a genius at that age. So that's a wonderful book to go through and learn about the men from the future. I hope you will like some of these, and if you have other non-fiction books to suggest to me, especially about the future, about forecasting, I would love to hear about them. Thank you so much for those, and I hope you will enjoy reading some of these books too. Bye. If you like this video, please subscribe below, so you will get notified about all the videos we come up with. Plus, please check out the digitalhealthcourse.com, the platform where you can learn all the things around digital health and the future of healthcare.